What's up, everybody? Welcome to my podcast. I'm sorry for my absence, my attendance being bad. It's just I got things going on in my life. I mean, at this point, I can just always say that. But this is legit one of the only times I feel I could record for close to an hour. I don't even think this will be an hour because I'm driving. I'm about to go skate. I pulled over for a little bit to get some coffee and a banana and some nuts. And then I'm visiting some family. And then I'm thinking maybe when I'm done skating or something, I'll podcast again, and it could be roughly 40 to 50 minutes. I don't know. And, well, I don't want to kill myself. I definitely don't. And I feel like I get a lot of communication in my life as it is. Personally, I get a lot of my yapping out with my wife, my friends, my coworkers, and luckily they're all people that enjoy the things I say on this podcast. You know, sometimes I would kind of think of my podcast as maybe an outlet to say some things that maybe people don't want to hear or whatever, but I'm always just being myself for the most part, unless I'm in like a very professional setting, if I'm teaching kids or some shit. And that's the only time I kind of think to myself, oh, I could clean it up. But it's a good thing. I'm feeling good. I gotta roll my windows down just a little bit. Kind of dusty. Actually, we'll roll them down for here until we get going on the freeway or something. So yeah, hopefully the wind isn't too strong. I've got the camera or the microphone kind of angled in a way where I don't think it's going to be too windy. Watch it just be the whole time. But yeah, I haven't been thinking about killing myself. My mental health is really good. I guess I just feel a little disappointed in myself in terms of this podcast and, I'm not working hard enough or whatever, but I kind of feel that way with a bunch of other things in my life. Like, I probably shouldn't be going skateboarding right now if I want to achieve my goals. I probably want to go to the gym and just monotonously lift weights up and down to get my body and my muscles stronger, work that nervous system, you know. But I don't have much of a community in weightlifting or gymming or exercising, so this is the closest thing I got to it. There's probably going to be like 6 of us or something like that skating. I took an allergy pill. I got sick. I haven't mentioned that. I've been sick for a whole week. And that I missed like a week of work. I wasn't really skating. Ooh, I almost just cussed at somebody. Fuck is honking, man. God, that's a big engine. What the fuck? Is that a truck? What is that? Sipping on this sipping on this coffee. And life's good. I really can't complain. I'm enjoying every day. Today is a Super Bowl, and I remembered last year for the Super Bowl, I also went skateboarding. So I've been skating like a good fuck, how long has it been since I've gotten back? I think I got into it 2024. Yeah, I guess it is kind of close to 2 years. Maybe a little over 2 years of skating consistently. There's a lot of things that I did that I never really did before. I did something the other day, that I've never done before either. I pumped in and out of this bowl. I've never done that before. And I wasn't even thinking about it too hard, like it wasn't a battle. And so that's just one of those things. I don't know, maybe I'll check in later. Because today the vibe is kind of like, I just want to roll around. I just want to do whatever comes to mind, whatever I see. And if I do it, I do it. And then I'll check back in later. Maybe I'll do some shit that I've never done before and be like, oh yeah, I hit this, I hit that. Watch me come back. Oh, I fucking broke my neck. But yeah, I really want to bench 2 plates. That's like the only goal that I have that's kind of pushing me to work out. Like I'll still do push-ups and shit, and I'm thinking about 2 plates, Oh, I just realized I don't have my fast track on me. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, I just realized I don't have my wallet on me. Oh shit, I'm getting pulled over. No, I'm kidding. Every time I'm podcasting and driving, I do think about, oh fuck, what if I get pulled over while I'm recording? Is he gonna tell me to stop recording? I mean, I don't think there should be a problem. You know what's weird? When I went to get my COVID test, they didn't let me record that. And I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. I'm not getting the vaccination no more, dude. I feel like the vaccination's what made me start balding. I'm not even fucking around, dude. I think about that. It could just be coincidence. It really could. But I don't like that coincidence, so I don't want that coincidence to happen again. And honestly, my hair's been good, dude. I looked at 2 years ago, my hairline was fucked, dude. It was so thin, it was cooked. Now it's better, dude. Got some hair up here. Feels good to have hair on my head and not really think about it, I wonder if I sound sick. Do I sound sick to you guys? I feel congested a little bit. Just from all the time. Ugh. I've got Brian Holtzman on my screen here. It says Brian Holtzman, but from my peripheral, I thought it said Bring Me the Horizon. That's an honest one. That's an honest mistake. My girl kind of keeps telling me I gotta get my fucking eyes checked. And I'm thinking about wearing glasses again. I'm thinking about wearing my old Ray-Bans that I wore in high school, but get some prescription. The prescription on that bitch is from 2012. Damn, it's crazy, man. We're in 2026. I graduated high school in 2012. So it's like, what? Like, kids that were fucking born when I graduated are in high school now. That's insane. It really puts into perspective how fast time is and how little your life really means anything. And how, oh, you shouldn't have not done that. Yeah, look at this guy with a fucking Jesus sticker on his car just fucking doing these death-defying merges. Holy fuck you, dude. Fuck that guy. I was gonna go to this place called Willie's Bagels. My friends keep recommending this thing called the Renegade. It's like an energy drink. They don't have the best taste in like food and shit, so I don't really know exactly what to think about that. This guy's about to cut me off, I think. Either he's cutting me off or he's just trying to get out of the fast lane. I have no idea. I'm going 75, bro. Like, get off my ass. Or either pass me. Whatever. Yeah, I'm going kind of fast. There was this song back in the day. I don't remember. It was called Fast Don't Lie. I think it was an Old Spice commercial. I'm not sure. Oh. I just hit a bump in the road and I'm over here. Is my coffee okay? Renegade. Renegade. What does renegade even mean, actually? I probably sound hella dumb, but I don't know what renegade means. Man, I gotta wash my car. I've got a bird shit here. My car is so fucking dusty. This shit is dusty. It's ugly. Renegade. I really don't know what renegade means, and I don't think I've ever really even questioned it. Renegade. Everyone's driving kind of slow today. I'm kind of worried. And I'm not particularly a fast driver. Now I'm going 68. Passing up these... That Jesus guy's gone. Holy fuck. Maybe he exited or something. I don't like podcasting and driving. There's too many distractions, you know? It's not really the safest thing. It's kind of like talking on the phone. I don't think it's as bad as texting because my eyes are on the road. Let's see here. I almost forgot. Where do I exit? I want to promote that I'm headlining a comedy show in San Francisco. Hit me up for the deets on that. And it's going to be featuring a lot of good comedians. I think there's only one person that's on the show who I don't know of, but people who are on the show vouch. So I'm really excited for that. I'm upset Nacho dropped though, man, and I really hope it's not because I flaked on his Our Place open mic, dude. I was sick. I mean, I said it earlier here today. I was sick. And I'm not talking about Nacho, my old neighbor. I'm talking about Nacho the comedian. I'm sorry, man. Please cancel your other show. He said he's got he just realized he's double booked, so he's gonna drop us. And I get it. He's better than us. You know, he's got better things going on for us. But it's like, please, Nacho, please, just quit. Just quit the other gig and then do this. Let's hang out, please. I see they've been doing the Tommy T's open mic. That sounds like it's doing its thing. I've been wanting to go, man. I've been not nervous to do comedy, but I've also been not excited. But I want to do it for the beneficial factors that it has to my development as a human being. You have too many stickers on your car, and I can't read any of that. I'm chasing my destiny, and my destiny is to... Can't read it. Started driving off. Oh, look, another red light. Another red light. Oh, but they're turning. Renegade. I don't even have a clue. I mean, let me guess. What do I think renegade means? I think renegade means something along the lines to like conjugate and fucking and like formate and slay. Renegade. Maybe I should know what the fuck renegade means before I drink a drink. That makes me renegade. What does renegade mean? Kind of gives off like a Renaissance vibe. Sounds like Renaissance a little bit. It sounds like renegade. And it doesn't help that the song is just the fucking word 3 times. Renegade. I think of fucking fags on a runway, fucking kicking up their shaved legs, wearing dresses and shit, and they're just. I think renegade means to do something with like pizzazz or like to be confident. Renegade means to like have confidence. Be confident in your triumph. Man, I remember when I was in school. I don't know when we stopped doing this. I think it went up to as far as like middle school. We'd have like vocabulary sheets, you know? We had like 20 words we had to get the fucking definition for. We had to write it out. First of all, we had to write it out. We had to give the definition, and then we had to use it in a sentence, and then we had to put it in our ass and shit it out. Renegade. Oh yeah. Drinking this coffee, ready to punch somebody in the face. This is black coffee too, by the way. Notice how I'm not complaining? It's because the last podcast I did, there was fucking cumin in it. Was that the last time I podcasted? Oh my gosh. So I'm fucking losing it, man. Let's roll this window down. We're coming up on 18 minutes of podcasting. Today we're going to find out what renegade means. Oh yeah, this coffee's fucking hitting, dude. I'm ready to fucking punch some fucking scooter kid. Punch the fucking handles off his scooter and make him a fucking skateboarder. You know what? I'm going to try and be realistic here. Because when I was a kid, I did get a scooter. I did have a scooter. And I used to scoot, you know, up and down the block. I never learned any tricks. I think I learned how to fucking bunny hop, and that's about it. And then besides that, I got a skateboard too. I did it all except for rollerblading. Renegade. Renegade. Definition. A person who deserts and betrays an organization, country, or set of principles. Oh. It's like being a rebel. Oh, okay. I want to be the minority. Well, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go skate. It's more than 24 hours. It's probably been like, 38 hours, something along those lines. And my phone died. I was recording things, my phone died, so I wasn't able to podcast on the way back home. And then we went to go watch the Super Bowl, and that was just chaos. And now this is, I think, the first time really I get to just sit in silence. And I had a little bit of moments to sit in silence this morning. And I had a little bit of that at work, but I had things going on. And this is really the first time. It's only 9:08 p.m. It's considered fairly early in the evening. You know, you got like an hour before it's bedtime or whatever. I stopped eating at like 7:30. I took a shower. I played some games. I looked at my phone and I had some thoughts. I was sitting on the couch like a regular American. And I just was having some thoughts, and it just kind of went through my head that maybe I should say these out loud, because I think I'm getting a little ridiculous here. And I thought maybe I'd say this on the podcast. So I'm sitting on the couch, and then I was playing UFC. And every time I play UFC, I don't know if you're familiar with the EA Sports UFC games, but there's a stand and bang mode, because I never wanted to learn how the ground game worked with these EA games. I like the old THQ ground mechanics. Those are fine, but just, I don't know. I didn't want to relearn EA's ground game. And by the way, I play EA UFC, and then I also play EA Skate. And it just kind of gets me thinking about how much EA has an influence on my life and like sports and shit that I like to do. My wife is taking a nap. I should probably wake her up because she might have a hard time sleeping, but I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying the silence. The cat's occupied, the dog's sleeping behind me. The lighting is right. I've got one lamp on. I just turned my TV off. I just turned my Xbox off. I don't know if I said that my TV broke. I had to buy a new TV. I've been spending a lot of money lately. I bought a plane ticket. I bought shoes. I've just been buying shit, dude. I've just been consuming. And one of the thoughts that I had that I just want to be spending more money is kind of want to join a jiu-jitsu school. I don't know where this is coming from, but it's like I want some kind of form of exercise, because I'm currently not doing any martial arts. And it's just like, what am I paying for? I don't even know what the prices are, really. I'll go as high as maybe $200 a month, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money, but I think if there's any time to do something, it's right now. But it's not like I've got this burning desire to do something, right? It's just kind of like I just want to do some jiu-jitsu. I don't know. Have a different form of exercise and somewhat learn how to fucking fight. Or just sharpen my skills. You know, I know some things. I know what a sprawl is. I know some of the moves. Like, I feel like there's like advanced moves I don't know. Like, I know something called a Caribbean necktie. That's a move, but to be honest, I don't know how to do it. Maybe I could accidentally do it, right? I looked up a ninja choke the other day. I think Gene Silva. I've kind of fallen off UFC a little bit. And there's just so much to learn. To me, it's just kind of like the basics. But I think we're getting to a point where it's like, okay, people know more than just the basics. You know, you can get away with anything. You know, you could go through life without really knowing how to do a fucking arm bar. You don't really see arm bars as much anymore because people are kind of hip to the defense of it, I'd say. You see a lot of rear naked chokes. You don't see much guillotines anymore nowadays. And it's kind of interesting. So yeah, that's what's going through my mind, and I'm just kind of like, what the fuck is wrong with you? kind of want to do it just to like, I don't know. I feel like if I go into it with an empty ego, I'll be alright, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to compete. I don't like, my only goal is to literally just be a little bit consistent, get a good workout, and feel good. That's really it. That's all I want to do. And what is bothering me? I mean, I want to go to like just the gym too in general and just like lift. I could just lift weights and shit, but that's kind of, I don't know. I'm just not really feeling that right now. I know I had that goal of benching 2 plates, but it's just like, I don't know. Maybe there's like a social thing that I'm missing. You know, I could just kind of like put headphones in and that just pump some iron. That's kind of like whatever. But yeah, right now I got off the couch and I'm just stretching. I'm currently in the fucking butterfly stretch and I'm just trying to stretch my legs out a little bit. Let me spread them. Spread the legs out and just lean forward. I just feel like my body's been feeling kind of beat up. And I feel like doing jujitsu in a way is just going to beat my body up some more. But there's like a part of me that thinks that it's something safer in a way, as long as you've got good rolling partners, right? I think it's safer than skateboarding, but I feel more passionate about skateboarding, if that makes sense. I don't know if passionate's the right word. It's just more in my mind. Like I have goals and stuff that I want to do. And it's like, I mean, ultimately you don't want to get hurt, right? But it's, what am I trying to say? I don't know, man. I had a hard time putting my shoes on this morning, and that really kind of bugged me. Not my shoes, my socks. Like, I was on the fucking ground, and it just fucking hurt, you know? And I was thinking to myself, I'm only 31. Like, what is putting my shoes gonna look like when I'm 60? You know? And so I wasn't really... And the only thing I could think is, I'm beat up from fucking skating yesterday. I guess that's a legitimate excuse. I think my wife said. Maybe I'll run that by her. I'll get her live response on what she thinks about that. Okay, I'm gonna bring one leg in. Ugh. Okay, I feel like with skateboarding, okay, you get sore for sure. Like when I got back into it, like it was hard to put pants on. It's like I was working out the ollie muscles. When you work out the ollie muscles, you can't fucking put your pants on. But that kind of goes away, and I feel like there's just, okay, you get injured, you fucking roll your ankle, you take a slam, and you're like, ouchies. But I feel like jiu-jitsu, there's more like soreness, you know, maybe your fingers and toes will hurt. That's why people are putting tape around their shit. You're fine. I'm not video recording, I'm just podcasting. Took a good nap. And I just thought I'd podcast because I've spent quite some time I've had some silence and I'm in my head. And I just thought I'd say it, or just say what's in my head. But I want you, what do you think about this? I feel I just, like, talk me off the ledge here. I just feel kind of stupid right now. How do I explain this to you? How was your nap? You look good. You look good. I just, I'll just flat out say it. There's a part of me that's like, I kind of just want to join join a jiu-jitsu school. I don't, but like, I was looking at their schedule. I think it's like Mondays through Thursdays. It's like 7:00 classes at night. And I was just kind of thinking that works for me. I could go. I don't know if there's a limit or whatever. They don't have prices online. But I was like, I'll go. You know, it's a lot of money to think about it. Like, well, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, if I pay $100 a month, that seems kind of worth it. But something tells me it's going to be like $200. And I'm just thinking like, oh, is it too much time or whatever? But I'm really thinking about it. Okay, let's say I'm realistically probably only going to do, at the max, I'll probably do jiu-jitsu like 3 times a week for 1 hour, like 7 to 8. But that's a lot. Like that, I think 3 would be a lot for me and how my schedule works. And I'm just saying that because I'll get sore and shit. So really, I'm probably going to do like, there's some weeks I might just do 1, I might do 2. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that a little bit more than just going to the gym and just lifting weights and stuff. It's like, I feel like I'll get something out of it more mentally. But like I was saying, I still have like goals and stuff. It's like, I want to look good and feel good too. And I feel like maybe the gym, I don't know. I don't know what I want. That's why I got on the podcast, because I feel kind of like silly and just putting too much on my plate. Because really, I'd rather just skate. But it's like I skate on Sundays, really. That's kind of my thing. And it's just like adding another thing to my routine. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I guess if now that I'm saying it out loud, I didn't consider the summertime when it doesn't get dark at 7. And instead of doing jiu-jitsu, I can still fucking skate, you know? So I don't know. I was thinking about how the gym that I usually go to like do martial arts and stuff is kind of gone. And I can't, there's no sparring. But to be honest, I don't really want to do any more like striking stuff. I don't really want to get hit in the head. I could just hit the bag, and it's like if I go into it no ego, I just want to go somewhere, get a decent workout, and just roll around with people. I don't know. I feel like maybe I need that or something. I don't know. But, I was thinking about, kind of repeating myself here. Sorry, podcast, but just thinking about how I was having a hard time putting my socks on today. And it's just, like, would doing jiu-jitsu make that even worse? Like, am I going to do more damage to my body than I really am going to do it justice, And I don't know what I'm doing. So what do you think of that? What do you think of everything I just told you?
Maybe just wait till the summertime.
Yeah.
Make your decision in the summertime.
Since
that's a concern.
Getting a haircut tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna do nothing drastic though. I'm just gonna clean it up. Probably keep doing the kind of haircut I have right now, but instead of a V right here, I'm gonna just do a fucking just square it out. Really, that's it.
Why don't you make it like an M?
No thanks.
Imagine. I'd be so mad. Or like
I could kind of see an M actually. I feel like a lot of lesbians get that. I feel like there's like the back of your head design is such a lesbian thing to do.
What if you get the 3 lines?
Yeah, like the 80s. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know.
Or get the moon shape.
Oh, you know what sparked me wanting to go to do jiu-jitsu? Actually, I was thinking about it. That my friend Colton, his name's Colton, was just talking about how he lost in jiu-jitsu to people who were bigger and better than him. And I was telling him, well, technically, if I'm like a flyweight, so I'm always fighting people that are bigger than me unless it's women and children. And I don't know, it just kind of motivated me, like, I don't know, it's been a while since I fucking put somebody in a choke. You know, and I'm not really trying to get charged. You like that? So yeah, I was podcasting when I was on the way to skate yesterday, but then my phone died, and then we went to go do the Super Bowl, so I didn't want to intervene, dude. I just been looking at things online, and it's just such a crazy world we live in. It's finally hitting me a little bit that the world is so different than it was in 2020. A lot has changed in the last 6 years. Like, for example, AI. If you were to go back in time 6 years ago and show me the videos that people are making, like off a whiff, it's pretty unbelievable. Like, I literally don't believe it sometimes, because there's just like a surge of AI videos, and it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like there'd be more. It's weird. It doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I'm not looking for it as much. You know, maybe there is. Maybe there's more AI shit than I think. But it's just my mind can't compute it or just accept it, because I feel like the stuff that I consume, I mean, I don't know about just people, but just me, it's still real life shit, you know? What if the Super Bowl was AI? I don't know. Now I'm getting crazy. I saw this thing at like fucking Chris Angel. Like, I don't know how true this is, but I heard Chris Angel, like, on his show, everybody was a paid actor. Like, there was never like strangers. He was freaking out. And Chris Angel does some kind of like show in Vegas every night where he suspends himself. And someone just straight up asked AI, how does Chris Angel do it? And then it just revealed it. You know, oh, he has these thin strings and shit. And it's just, you know.
It's all fake.
Like, you think, you know, I'll say this. And it's kind of putting business out there, but it's a good thing. So I want to say it in a good manner. I got a nephew. I think he's like, what? He's 4. He about to be 5 years old. And one thing that I noticed when I saw him yesterday is he's not on the iPad no more. Like, he's not an iPad kid. And the parents just did a really good job at him, because not too long, maybe like 2 years ago, he knew the difference between YouTube Kids and regular YouTube, and he was smart, man. He knew how to turn off the timer to get and you take that iPad away from him, he'll flip out, dude. But they did a good job at taking that shit away from him, and now he plays with real toys, which is really cool. And it's like, some kids that are older than him, they never got out of it. You know, they were iPad. I don't know how old iPads are. Like, maybe they're like 10 years old or something like that. But those iPad babies, man, it's crazy. Like, some of them are probably teenagers now. I don't know, but it's pretty wild to see an iPad kid. You know, those iPad kids are going to grow up one day to be a fucking mass shooter or something. And it's a scary thought, dude. It's a scary thought. A lot of people talk shit about like scooter kids and stuff. I think I started this podcast with that. I was a scooter kid. It's just, I didn't really take it to the next level. There was only like one time in my life actually where maybe twice. Like twice doing action sports where I was like, oh fuck, that helmet helped. There was one time I fell down a hill on my bike. And as I was sliding down a hill, I just felt the side of my helmet sliding down the concrete. And all I could think is that'd be the side of my head if I wasn't wearing this helmet. And I'd just have a bunch of hair missing off the side of my head. And then literally 2 years ago, I fucking slipped out of a board slide and just smacked the back of my head. There's that. I saw this video, this 54-year-old doing tray flips. He was trying tray flip. He was battling them, dude. He fucking slipped and smacked the side of his head, but he kept going, dude. He was kind of shredded, man. It was kind of goals to look like that at 54. That's a long time, bro. That's more than fucking 20 years from now. And it makes me feel like I got a lot of life left. And it's like, I shouldn't be having trouble putting my fucking socks on. When I have all this life left in me, it doesn't feel like it sometimes. I could die tomorrow, dude. That would really suck. That'd really suck. I got lint in my toenails. I gotta get that out. Hey, so can you bring me a toothpick when you get the chance, please? No pressure. My girl fucking yelled at me yesterday, dude. Marky! Oh, man. You're getting yelled at, man. Who's texting me? Who's texting me? Yeah, dude. Right now, I feel like my ankle's bugging me, but it's like I didn't even roll my ankle, so I'm worried I got arthritis or it's just wear and tear from skating. I don't know. My fucking lower back hurts, but what's new? It's to the point. Thank you. Oh, feels good to fucking just sit here and stretch. Let's stretch some more. Ugh. Who texted me? Let's see. Oh. Here's a tip. If you have... It doesn't matter, actually. You should never leave a toothpick on the floor. Because you or whoever you live with can accidentally step on that bitch. And that's happened to me. My dad had a bad toothpick habit. He left half a toothpick on the floor once. I was running. I'm like 5. I stepped on it. I was like, ow, got on the floor. Half the toothpick was sticking out of my foot. I yanked it out. Puddle of blood. My shit got swollen. My foot got swollen. It got infected. I bring it up to my dad. He just laughs about it now. He's like, yeah, I probably had fucking poison in my spit. It's a bad toothpick. That was a bad experience, man. I was crying. My mom's all over me. And my dad did not get up off the couch. Oh, he's fine. And my mom's like, it's a lot of blood. And that's when he finally was like, okay, let's do something. I don't know. Stepped on a toothpick. Dude, that shit happens, man. Like, it's kind of hard as a parent to just really be like, yeah, should I take this serious or should I just be like, oh, the kid can handle it, you know? I seen it yesterday, man. This kid hit his eyes with a balloon or something like that. He was rubbing his eyes. He was crying. The mom's freaking out. The moms always freak out. I noticed that. Like, it's motherly instincts. the kid would have to be fucking missing a finger for the dad to kind of flinch at it, you know? And it's always the dads that are just like, oh, he's good. And I could so see myself doing that. My kid walks in with his fucking ears missing, and I'll be like, can you hear me? And, you know, there's a big line that you need to figure out. Like, oh, when do I take my kid to the ER and fucking drown myself in bills, you know? Because as you become an adult, you kind of just realize we're all just winging it, you know? I'd have a fever. My mom would be calling Kaiser. Fucking, talking to advice nurses and shit. Like that was going to do something. Ugh. Oh, this ankle fucking hurts, man. My buddy was telling me an MRI cost him $600. I was like, bro, change your fucking healthcare plan. $600 for an MRI. I've gotten an MRI. I don't remember nobody complaining about it being expensive. My wife got an MRI. I don't remember her talking about it being fucking $600. I don't know what's going on. Getting loud, sorry. You know, my ankle hurts right now, but it's like, I feel like I'd have to fucking break it before I ask for an x-ray. I don't know if I've said this, but I wish I had an x-ray machine in my house. You know something we need to invest in this house? We need to invest in a fucking, a blood pressure monitor, you know? That's one thing that I noticed my parents always had in the thing. In the house, you strap your fucking arm up, you press a thing, it gets tight, and then it gets untight by the second, and then it tells you, oh, I'm 110/90 or whatever. In this house, we don't have that, dude. If you're not feeling well, you just pray. And you just hope. But it's like you kind of get a hint. If you're not feeling well, you get your blood pressure taken, and you kind of think, okay, you got high blood pressure. You need to chill the fuck out. Oh, you got low blood pressure. Maybe you need to fucking hang upside down. I don't know how blood pressure works. I went to the fucking doctors a couple of months ago because I got fucking ringworm. And it took them 2 visits for them to realize it's ringworm. Almost called my doctor a bad word. My doctor thought it was eczema. She took pictures, sent it to the fucking dermatologist. They said it's ringworm. I'm like, oh, no wonder I'm tired. I got a cream, all that stuff. But anywho, yeah, they checked my blood pressure. I went to the wrong building at the hospital. So I went to the wrong building. I was late for my appointment. So now I'm fucking fast walking from one building to the other. And then once I show up for my appointment, then they go, okay, we're going to take your blood pressure. I'm like, should I tell them that I just fast walked from one building to the other? Is this going to affect my blood pressure? Because I just took a brisk walk, bro. Like, I'm not at my resting heart rate. And then they did the thing. The lady said, I'm fine. She walks out. I'm by myself looking at the blood pressure monitor. I don't know what it was. 110/70, 110/90, something like that. And I just put the bitch in the fucking, in the Google, and I looked it up. Said I was fine. I don't know. I bet my blood pressure's going up right now talking about it. But I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know that I'm 31 years old. I don't really know how blood pressure works. Like, I don't know the numbers. I don't know where you're trying to be at. You know, every now and then I'll kind of put my fingers up to my neck. I'll feel my pulse and I'll be like, oh, that's fucking fast. Or sometimes I won't even feel it at all. I'm trying so hard to feel my fucking pulse, and I'm thinking, am I dead? Am I in purgatory, bro? So yeah, I don't know how it works, you know? I think if you have too much salt, your blood pressure's high or something like that. So I'm just trying to fucking chill. That's all it is. But not chill too much, because then you might fucking, you can't feel your feet because you got bad circulation. I don't know. You gotta have it balanced, bruh. Fucking blood pressure, dude. I just found out what my blood type was not too long ago, man. They don't tell you these things. They don't tell you shit. You just grow up and it's like, good luck. Figure it out. You know? I want to know what's wrong with me. Like, what is the biggest thing that's wrong with me right now? Like, my check engine light could be fucking on in my body right now. I have no idea. I'd be snoring and shit. You know? Like, what is it? Fucking Chris Angel fucking levitating over the fucking pyramids in Vegas or something? Why don't you fucking cure something, dude, if you got all this magic, huh? Why don't you cure somebody's cancer? Why don't you go up to somebody on the street and give them a fresh hairline? How about you do that instead of fucking having coins come out of a soda can? That's why I don't believe in magic. I don't believe in the fucking magicians no more, because they're not... Why don't they stop the war? Why don't the magicians stop the fucking war? Who believes in magic, dude? Who believes in magic nowadays? That shit is overrated. Fucking walking around with a hat and some wand. Fucking wizards, dude. You might as well just be homeless. We're 52 minutes into this. I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. What do I want to close with? We got a comedy show coming up. Hit me up for that. We got, we're gonna be doing magic. We're gonna be doing magic. Yo, I started putting the hymns on my cheeks, trying to hope that my beard grows, but then I stopped. I got lazy with it. I was like, I'm not doing this shit no more. Oh, fuck, I got jury duty coming up too, man. I don't want to do it. And I feel like if I don't show up to jury duty, they'll be all right. Like, they're not gonna put me in jail. They've got other things to deal with, dude. What are you in for? I didn't show up to jury duty. What the fuck? What's up, Benny? Let's hear that. Let's hear that meow. There it is. Yeah. What's bothering you in your life? Hi. What's up? What's up? Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. You're a fat fucker. Where? Oh, look at that. It looks like my time of silence is over. Both the animals are up. What's up? I gotta go. All right, that's the show. That's it. We're not... Now that I've spoken it, maybe I won't do jujitsu. Maybe I'll just play chess online. How's that sound? Ooh, I want to beat somebody in chess. A random stranger online. Let's do it. Oh, God, Cheekies, your breath fucking smells. All right, I gotta go. Bye. Take care.